But all this accomplishment in Egypt, you want to claim it.
Wow.
Because black people couldn't have possibly done that. And then my friends that say, oh, we did it. Like, I said, but you're not the right complexion to say you did it. In that heat, you couldn't have handled that.
Right.
How?
Yeah, you would have had sunburn.
You would have been skin cancer. You couldn't have. And then they say aliens built the pyramids. Now we're aliens now. Now it's aliens, but everything in Ireland, no aliens came over there.
Right.
Stonehenge in England, no aliens. But in Africa, where everything's still standing,
right?
Because you'd be in Greece, it'd be 2 rocks. They'd be like, this is where they studied. That's the school where they studied, and that was the proscenium. I was like, but that's a brick. Yeah, that's where it was. University.
Have you been to the pyramids?
Yes, I've been to the Giza. I went to all. It's unreal.
It is unreal. I literally had this experience where it was like, oh my goodness, I couldn't. But first off, they were smaller back then for sure because I couldn't fit through the. I was just
they were tiny. I was scary. That was really claustrophobic.
But then once you get inside and you're like, oh my goodness, like this is the stuff that I've been reading about, like how. And I promise, I must have stood outside the Pyramid of Giza, and I'm just looking and I'm going, how did they do this? How did, like, the amount of math? I ain't the math dude. Don't come to me for math.
You're like me. I'm not the math.
I'm not the math guy. Like, why don't you get your PhD?
I can count my money. That's all I need.
Oh man,
yeah. And I knew I had a friend, French chick. Her father was an architect and wrote a book on how they could have possibly done it, and he couldn't figure it out. He was a mathematician in French, and I say these were black people that were just dope. They were just dope. They were black, and I don't want to hear that. Actual Nubians are the original Egyptians, except you guys were invaded from there's Saudi Arabia. The Arabs came in, Greeks came in. It was a lot of, and he was like, "Oh, well, we can't." I go, "You're lying, though. Yeah. You're lying about Egypt."
He kicked you out of class.
He hated me. I just had every right to say, but that's not the truth.
Right.
Africa is not the Middle East. It's North Africa.
Right.
It's Middle East is just, there's really no Middle East. Where's the Middle South? Where's the Middle North? Because if you look at Israel and all that, it's still connected to the landmass of Africa. Look at it. Mm-hmm. There's a point you can stand there, and it's still Africa. Of course, you had the continental drift,
right? But
it's still Africa. It's just a way to divide because you don't have anything to do with Africa.
154, we all connected, baby. You already know. I'm talking 154. We bringing Africa around the whole globe. Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like Ain't no place like home. Ain't no place like